What is up, guys? Anthony, aka Disney Freak 39 here, and Easter is right around the corner. And what better way to celebrate the Easter season than to go and check out some Easter eggs? There are 3 Disney resorts that are having an Easter egg display in their lobbies. We're going to be going to the Contemporary, the Grand Floridian, and the Beach and Yacht Club to check out their Easter egg displays. So we're going to hop on the monorail and get this egg extravaganza started. So the first stop is the Grand Floridian. Now the Grand Floridian also just got a major update. They're going to be changing the lobby and they're going to be having a bar put in the middle of the lobby. Don't know how I feel about this change. Actually, I do know how I feel about this change. I don't really like it, but we're going to wait until it's actually built for me to give my opinion on it. But putting a bar in the lobby just doesn't really sit right with me. And the bar is going to be going in like this area right over here. I just don't think having a bar right here and like having like the piano here is it's just so odd when you have like the Enchanted Rose up there, which is a Beauty and the Beast theme bar. So not a fan of what they're doing, but you know what? Alcohol sells in Disney. I see it firsthand, so I'm sure it's going to be good for the financial aspect of the Disney company. And at this stand, you can actually purchase some items, and I'll put up on screen what you can actually purchase. So this is, of course, where the gingerbread house once was. This one is, of course, inspired by Inside Out 2 when they go down and all of the memory orbs are down at the bottom. You can even see some of the eggs have some designs on them. Brother Bear, Dumbo. You have the Evil Queen from Snow White with a spinning apple above. Then you have one inspired by Atlantis. I've actually never seen Atlantis. I need to, I know I need to. And this one has a ton of different Pixar characters on it. I love Pixar. And then on the back of all of the eggs here are all the designs. I like the magic mirror on the back of this one. And you get to see more Pixar characters on here. Cinderella. You have Scrooge in a pile of gems and money. Zootopia. Oh my god, I love that Steamboat Willie one. You have Maleficent from Festival of Fantasy. The Orange Bird. And Tarzan. Toy Story is my favorite movie franchise, so I adore Al's Toy Barn. Then you have this one, which is very interesting. It's Snow White, but it shows, of course, how to draw her. And here is the back side of the eggs. You can see Gazelle on the back of the Zootopia one. And here's the back side of those eggs that we just saw. And also, on the back of the Snow White one, there's also Cinderella and Aurora, so it's like all of your Disney princesses. This one has all the Disney characters instead of all the Pixar characters. I love seeing Wreck-It Ralph on there. Oh, I really like the one that we're about to see. My favorite Disney ride, Everest, and there's Disco Yeti. Oh my goodness, I love the strobe lights. Don't ever fix the Yeti, keep him like this. Madame Leota. And then you can see some candles right next to her, summoning her. There is Belle. You have her dress poking out. And finally, we have Cruella for 101 Dalmatians. And here are the back side of the eggs. Actually, the Beauty and the Beast one has the Enchanted Rose right there. And I like how it's like the Beast is like kind of opening it up to show the rose. So I would say my favorite Easter egg of all the ones on display, if I would give my top 3, probably the Steamboat Willie one. I really liked how they used the egg as the bottom of the boat. Of course, Al's Toy Barn, because I'm a Toy Story guy, and I love the Expedition Everest one because it's Disco Yeti. Can you ever go wrong? Let me know what your favorite egg at Grand Floridian was in the comments. Now before I head over to the Contemporary, I'm going to head over to Gasparilla Grill and grab one of their Easter exclusive snacks. Now this year for Easter, it doesn't really seem like they have a lot of exclusive snacks. I feel like mostly it's like the same, like at all the resorts. There's actually a Thumper cake that I tried, which is available at my resort that I work at, Intermission Food Court. It's a Thumper carrot cake. It's good. Not worth the money. It's kind of small for what you get, but it tastes really good. So I ended up getting their Bunny Burrow dessert. Now this is basically layers of chocolate cake and buttercream, and it has a flower at the top with some cookie crumbles. So we're gonna go and try it. This was $8, by the way. Here it is. Also, we're doing this outside right in front of the resorts. We're gonna just take a bite, hopefully get a little bit of everything, and see how it is. Dink it and sink it. Buttercream. 10 out of 10. I love how sugar and sweet it is. The cake though, not the best. So my main problem with this is the cake. I think the cake is absolutely disgusting. It is not for me. Now I did hear it was a plant-based cake, so maybe that's why, but I'm usually good with plant-based options. It's not moist. I mean, I'm not expecting like the freshest cake, but super dry. Kind of, it's weird. You have to try it for yourself for me to explain, but the buttercream, fantastic. If you like sugary stuff, this is for you. Like, give me a whole like pack of the buttercream. Just let me get the diabetes now. Like, that's how good it is, the buttercream. So I'm gonna give this probably like a 2 out of 5. So that was stop number 1 on our extravaganza tour. Now let's go and hop over back on the monorail. And let's go to the Contemporary to check out their Easter egg display. I've arrived at the Contemporary. Now let's go and hop inside and check and see what Easter eggs they have here at the Contemporary. Also, while I'm out here, Bay Lake Tower. Remember when I stayed there in January 2021? Probably the first and only time I'll ever stay there. That was still the greatest resort room I have ever stayed at. Go back to January 2021, check out those videos. Literally, best night's sleep I've ever had in my life. Not even just at a Disney resort, like literally, I never have slept good since that trip in January 2021. Okay, I found them. They were on the first floor right next to Steakhouse 71, and I see a Toy Story one. So this is inspired by a Dole Whip. You have Hercules, you have Moana's Kakamora, and then there's one of Coco right there at the end. Look at the little Dante right there. And on the left side you have an Encanto, another Hercules, you have a Princess and the Frog one with Tiana. You have some more Moana, you can see Maui's fish hook right down there, and another Kakamora. And right here in the middle you can see a ton of Muppets with the Experiment. And right there, oh my god, this is gonna be my favorite of the day, definitely, because it's Toy Story. Look at that. 30 years and beyond. You see Woody, Buzz, a Toy Story egg, a Pixar ball, and then an alien at the very top. This is, oh my god, I don't even know how they pulled this one off. It is fantastic. 5 out of 5 right there. I like how the honeydew says, how to cure an existential crisis. Okay, so those are all the Contemporary Easter eggs. Let me know in the comments, again, which of the eggs at the Contemporary was your favorite. Of course, mine was the Toy Story one. If you don't know, if you're new to watching the videos, I'm literally a Toy Story freak 309. Like, literally, I'm the biggest Toy Story fan in the world. I love that egg so much. Happy 30 years of Toy Story. That's crazy. I wasn't born when the first Toy Story was even out. I also wasn't born when the second one came out either. So now I'm walking to Magic Kingdom. Not gonna hop inside the park even though I love Magic Kingdom. We are on a tight schedule today. I'm gonna hop on a resort bus, head to the Beach and Yacht Club, check out their Easter egg display over there. And if we have enough time, I might hop into Epcot real quick because I know they're having the extravaganza going on where you find Easter eggs all around the countries and you get a little prize at the end. But we're going to Jellyrolls tonight because I'm filming this on the final Sunday that Jellyrolls is open. If you don't know, on Sundays, cast members get in for free to Jellyrolls, and unfortunately, it's the last one, and it's so sad and depressing. At least Atlantic Dance Hall isn't closing down. I have that at least going for me, guys. Okay, we have made it. Let's go and hop inside and check out the Easter eggs over here. Here it is. Just a few months ago, this is where the Christmas train little village was, if you remember that. But here are the Easter eggs. So we have this one that is based off the Beach and Yacht Club. Wow, now this one is out of this world. It's of course based on Sleeping Beauty. You have Maleficent right there as the dragon. You can see Prince Philip inside the Easter egg. We have Donald Duck, Huey, Louie, Dewey, and Daisy. And on the other side is a pirate ship. I really like this one. It's based on Elemental, which is probably the most underrated Pixar movie that's came out in like the last decade. And on the back, you can see Wade and Ember. You have Pinocchio, and right at the top, you can see Jiminy Cricket. More Pinocchio images. You have Geppetto wishing upon a star. Here's, of course, Belle. And I like how this is like an open book, and there it is. This is the 4 elements from Frozen 2. You can see Bruni down there in the fire section. Look, you even have the giant rocks in the movie. And then moving on, look at this one, the last one. Of course, inspired by the place that we are at. Disney, look, they have the sign that you go under. I actually pass under that sign every day on my way to work, which is so cool. I love the 3D effects of the monorail that's coming outside the egg going to Magic Kingdom, because of course, Epcot and Magic both connect with the monorail, so that's super cool. You can see the boat right down there. And then also right over here, you can see the backside. It says Yacht and Beach Club. As we make our way around, you can see you have the Disney bus right there. And of course, they have the Skyliner, which connects Hollywood and Epcot. Also, just look at the back of the dragon. That's definitely my favorite out of all the ones here. Let me know, out of all these, which is your favorite? I mean, I love of course, the Disney World one because it's Disney World, but the amount of time and effort they probably put into that dragon, man, I don't even want to know how long it took them. It's beautiful though. And now I'm gonna head over to the beach club and we're gonna check out the last Easter eggs of the day. Also, the pool's been under refurbishment for the last like couple of months. And if I look over here, they have all the sand that's gonna be going at the bottom of the pool. If you don't know, at the Beach and Yacht Club, it's a sand bottom pool. I mentioned this during my 23rd birthday video. If you don't have to watch that video, please watch. It's such a good video. Thank you for all the support on that video. But the Boardwalk is literally my favorite place on property. I'm literally here every single week, no joke. I mean, come on, look at this view. Can you not want to be here every single week? And of course, the greatest place on property in the distance. You guys see it? There it is, dance hall. And right next to it is Jellyrolls. Oh my God. One cast member night left. Oh, it's so sad. And now let's head inside of the beach club. And here it is, all of the Easter eggs. I absolutely love this one. Look, Monsters Inc. Actually, probably my favorite Pixar property besides Toy Story and Cars is Monsters Inc. I love that one so much. This one's super cute. Look at that. You have Pooh trying to grab his honey. A Little Mermaid egg based on the Kiss the Girl sequence. There's the back of that one. And we have one based on Mulan. You see Cricky and Mushu at the top. And I'm gonna guess this is the Aristocats. Yep, I can see Marie right at the front. Oh, I love this one. Oh my God, look at this one. It's Sugar Rush. Wow, that one is absolutely fantastic. The amount of detail they put inside the surrounding area. Look, they got the chair for the game. You can see Vanellope's cart. You can see the mountain. Oh my goodness. And then we have just a springtime one with some Mickey ears on it. Also, while we're over here, look at the back of the Mulan one. And the last Easter egg of the day is inspired by Lilo and Stitch. There's Stitch having his little coconut drink, his sand castle that he's gonna step on. If you saw the teaser trailer, you saw him do that. That's so cute. I just want to take a moment to appreciate. Look at the fur on Sully. I don't know how long that took, but that probably took hours to do to get that texture look on Sully with his fur. I just can't believe all the detail that all those Easter eggs that we saw today had in them. Shout out to all of the cast members because every egg was designed by a cast member from all the different places at each resort. So culinary, front of house, housekeeping. So great job with that. Absolutely fantastic. Favorite one of the day? I don't know if I could pick one. I mean, the Toy Story one, love the Mike and Sully one, and Boo. Honestly, I gotta be honest, the Maleficent one is up there probably. And right now, I am walking right by Dance Hall, of course my favorite place, and then of course right next to it is Jellyrolls. It was just so nice to have a place like this on my college program that our friends could just come and chill out at the dance hall. If they weren't really playing the music that we were wanting to, we could just jump over to Jellyrolls. And man, I'm really gonna miss this place. It's kind of sad that Disney's replacing it with something else. But you know what, it's okay because Jellyrolls, it's still gonna stay. It's just no longer gonna be on Disney property. It's moving to a location somewhere else in Florida or Orlando. We just don't really know where yet. The doors don't open at Jellyrolls for another 3 hours, so since we have enough time, I am going to head over to Epcot. Now, I'm going to get here a little bit early tonight because I got here last week at 7:30. The musical act starts at 8, and I did not get a seat coming here at 7:30. And I was standing for 5.5 hours. I mean, it was fine, but I would like to get a seat tonight. Locking coordinates to Epcot. It's Epcot. Little Cosmic Rewind reference. We've made it to Epcot. Now, I am going to get something to eat because besides the sweet treat that I had earlier in the video, the only other thing I ate today was a little granola bar, which isn't the best considering I have walked 10,000 steps today and have not put like actual real food into my body. So we're gonna go grab something to eat, get something to drink because probably should have brought a water bottle considering the sun is kind of blazing down on me. And we're gonna probably do the extravaganza hunt. So I was like, what do I want to eat? And then I was like, wait, I have my book right here, and I only need one more stamp to get my free treat. And I was looking at this menu, and I was like, what should I get to eat? And all the things I've tried already, I've really enjoyed, and I was like, what new thing do I want? But I then decided, I don't want a new item. I want to get the farmhouse meatball again. So I'm going to head over to Trial and Trellis and get that again, because then I get a free treat. So it's like, I'm getting two things for the price of one. Boy, math. We got the meatball, and I think I kind of underrated this last time because oh my god, that almost fell. Because I think it's actually better than I rated it. Like, even though this is Impossible meat, it's actually really good. I just highly suggest this one. There are so many fresh flavors that you can taste. It's just like I'm tasting a garden. But if you were coming to Epcot during the Flower and Garden Festival, please get that farmhouse meatball. I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. I think I gave it a 3.5 or a 4 last time. And now we have all of our stamps, so we can go over to Pineapple Promenade and get our free treat. Let's go and get our festival treat. So when you complete the Garden Graze and you get 5 of the items on the passport, you get this Dole Whip. Now it's usually a plant-based Dole Whip, but they were all out of it, so I got the pineapple one. I was like, that's fine. When they were like, do you want regular Dole Whip instead? And I was like, that's fine with me. I'm sure I'll be back and I can complete another passport. And it comes in a collectible cup, which I owned from a few years prior. I'm pretty sure it's the same one. And you also get some seeds with it as well, so you can plant your own flowers. It's a sunny day out, so this thing is melting fast. Let me go and get a bite before it turns into a puddle. Can you ever go wrong with a Dole Whip on a hot summer day? Now the Dole Whip is not as good as that blueberry one I had during the 50th anniversary at Adventureland. Oh man, if they could bring that back, that would make me so happy. Let me show you the seeds you get. Wildflower mix. So, I guess when you go home, get a little dirt, plant some wildflowers. Will I do anything with these? Probably not. I think I'm gonna go and wash this cup out. I'm gonna bring it home. I feel like this would be a nice cup to like drink, I don't know, some wine out of or something like that. Or some hog juice. Now that it's cleaned out, here is a better look at the cup. You have some flowers and fruits and veggies along the cup, and I'm actually really excited about this. I'm pretty sure though it's the same one I got 2 years ago. So now that I have food in my body, let's continue on with the main reason why we were at Epcot today. Let's go over to Port of Entry, the store right over here. Let's grab a extravaganza map. So you can get the Spike one for Flower and Garden, and also the extravaganza. They are $10. So I acquired the extravaganza 2025 map. We're going to be going to all of the countries and the Odyssey, and we gotta find all of these eggs hidden around the countries. Now, of course, they're all themed to bunnies, and of course, there are some weird ones on here, like we have Alakazam and Jackalope down here, which are from the Pixar shorts. I'm gonna walk to the Odyssey, we're gonna find this egg first, and then we're gonna start in Mexico and make our way over to Canada to find all of those eggs. Okay, let's see, where do we think this egg is gonna be hiding? Probably near the orange bird. Here's the orange bird. And I don't see an egg inside the building, so I wonder if it's maybe hiding outside. That might be probably where it is. I don't know where the egg is. I came back inside, and I found the egg. Can you guys find the egg? Where is it? Do you guys see it? I'll tell you where it is. It's all the way up there. And it's rabbit. So these are more hidden than the hidden Remy's that we did a few months ago for the Food and Wine Festival. And now we just put rabbit right there, except actually line it up correctly. Let's not mention that I may have ripped a little bit of the paper while putting the sticker on, but there we go, the Odyssey. Now let's go and start in Mexico and make our way through the country so we can find all the other eggs. As I enter Mexico, I'm gonna take a guess, and I'm gonna think that the egg is gonna be hidden inside the pavilion. Inside the pavilion, there's like a little balcony. I think it's gonna be on that balcony. So here are the balconies, and I'm not seeing the eggs on them. I will get a little bit closer just in case like maybe my glasses aren't working today, but I don't see an egg yet. I don't want to be that guy who looks it up, but I feel like I've looked almost everywhere and I cannot find it. Why is this that hard? I should not be having a hard time with this because all of the other scavenger hunts with the Spike the Bee and the Remy one, they were all so easy, but why am I actually having a hard time finding these eggs? There's only the second egg, and we have 9 more after this. And we're on a time constraint, so I think I'm gonna have to look it up. And I don't want to, but we got to move on to Norway. I cheated. But I found where he was, and I will be honest, I would have not have seen him because the way that I was walking, it would have been blocked no matter what. So there's La Hacienda, and I would be walking this way, and let me know if you guys can spot it. Huh? Did you get it? There he is. There is Bean from, of course, Muppet Vision. But like, he was blocked by this flower pot while I was walking, so that's why I didn't see him. But you could see the ears, so I guess that's what gave it away. What's funny is the hidden Spike the Bee is right next to him. There's Bean, and there is Spike. Time to start speedrunning this because I just found the egg in Norway and I wasn't even like really searching. Here it is, right behind me. Can you see it? Can you spot it? There it is. Here is Thumper, and he's hiding right to the entrance where you meet Anna and Elsa right over there. So as I enter China, I think the first place I'm going to be looking is right by the water over here. Let's see if there's a hidden egg anywhere in this walkway. No egg over in this area, so maybe it's on the other side of the pavilion. Not seeing it on these balconies either. Gotta give props to you, Epcot. This one in China took me a while to find, but I finally found it. To the left side of the pavilion, hidden right behind a rock, we have Miss Bunny right over there, hiding in the shadows. And now we're heading to Germany, aka Deutschland. If you watched my birthday vlog, you get that reference. I was looking inside the Germany pavilion. I was looking in the wrong spot completely. He's on the other side. I went in all the shops, but I should have been looking right over here because right over down here, it's Oswald. Around 2 months ago, I actually finished playing the remastered version of Epic Mickey. Such a fun game, and I really wish they made it a third version because, man, Epic Mickey 1 is amazing. Epic Mickey 2, I don't really remember it as much. I played a little bit. I never actually completed the game, but it was fun, and they were supposed to make a third game, but unfortunately, it wasn't successful enough with the second game to make a third game, but oh, I want it so bad. We have arrived to Italy, and now it looks a little bit different in Italy since the last time. Can you guys notice something a little different? No? No, what do you mean? What is the normal tower? This isn't a giant facade. I found the one in Italy, and again, it was not inside the actual pavilion. It was on the other side, but I am so happy to see this one. Look, it's Ducky and Bunny. You guys know I love Toy Story so much, so anything Toy Story gets me so excited. Okay, this is the closest I'm getting, but there you go, there's Bunny, and then you can see Ducky right there in the little corner. He's kind of hidden behind the flowers, though. I wonder if Ducky and Bunny are gonna show up in Toy Story 5. We are in America, so we are halfway. We have found 6 of the 6 eggs. Now let's look for the hidden egg here in America. I'm having a little bit of trouble finding the one in America. Now, I did not go inside the American Adventure because all of the other ones besides the Odyssey have all been outside. So I'll look around another second or two, and then I'm just gonna look and see where it is because I gotta be at Jellyrolls in less than an hour. So I looked up where he was, and he's in a spot that I kind of looked at, but quickly looked at, but I guess I didn't really completely look for it. There's the Tiana Topiary, there is the booth, and there you can see Skippy hidden right there. You see him? We are now entering Japan, and I am gonna be looking so fast because I do not want to be standing up at Jellyrolls tonight. I'm going to assume it's going to be in the Zen area right over here about the dragon. I could be wrong. It could be by the koi pond over there, but for some reason I'm having a feeling it's gonna be in this area. Okay, I do not see it in this area, so maybe we'll go around the back. It wasn't there, so we'll head around to the koi pond. I don't believe it's by the koi pond either. Why have they made this so difficult for me? The Remy one was the easiest thing in the world. I should not be having this much trouble finding an Easter egg. And this is why they call me Disney Freak and not Easter Egg Freak, because I am having a lot of trouble finding these Easter eggs. I gotta be honest to all of you guys watching this video, I'm a cheater. Just not that type of cheater. I'm a cheater for this because I just looked to find where Judy Hopps is. Oops, I just spoiled it for you guys. Yeah, Judy Hopps is hiding in Japan, and I walked right past her like 2 times. It's Judy Hopps, and she was literally right across from the koi ponds, and I literally looked here, but I didn't look on the other side for Judy Hopps right there. Let's go head to Morocco. Will I find the Easter egg, or will I have to be another cheater? Who knows? Man, I hate myself right now for cheating. Now, when I did the Remy hunt, the Remy in Morocco was the hardest to find, so hopefully it's not the same way with the eggs. No luck. I walked around the entire pavilion. Oh man, just so you ladies know out there, I swear I'm not a cheater in that sense. But for the Epcot extravaganza, I'm a cheater. And this one was kind of easy to find, except I just wasn't looking in the correct spot because it's not really in the Morocco pavilion, but it is in the Morocco pavilion. Look where it is. It's right here. It's the jackalope from the Pixar short Bouncin', and it's right here next to the stand that we got our drink at for my birthday. And it's right here in the walkway between Japan and Morocco. So yeah, here's good old Disney Freak just walking through Morocco, just cluelessly looking around like I'm a lost tourist. Man, I actually want to give props because this is the most hidden items I've seen at like an Epcot like search and find thing. I have never had this hard of a time. Now let's enter France and find the hidden egg here. Is it gonna be in the main France area or in the back where Remy is? Thank God. I did not have to cheat on this one. I found the one in France on my own. Okay, let's see if you guys can spot him. There he is. It's the March Hare, and he is right outside where you would usually enter for Remy. So like that's where you would go to the Remy ride. You're right outside right here. So as I enter the UK, I feel like it's gonna be in the back by the topiary. So we're gonna head over there. I'm also pretty confident it's gonna be the White Rabbit because we're in the UK. So let's see. I do not believe I'm looking in the right spot. Why did I just do a UK accent? I am so sorry to anyone from the UK that's watching. So I found the White Rabbit. If you enter this area and you walk down this path towards where we just were, then you can find the White Rabbit right here. And I was right. I figured it would be him because, of course, Alice in Wonderland is set in the United Kingdom. And that just leaves one more guy, so we already know which rabbit it's gonna be. We are entering Canada so we can find our last guy, which we already know is Alakazam from the Pixar short Presto, which is a really good short. Go and check it out. I'm sure it's on Disney Plus like everything else is. Except for House of Mouse. Why isn't House of Mouse on Disney Plus? Okay, this is definitely the easiest one of the day because I just found it without even going near it. I kind of peeked over to this area, which is right where you go to Le Cellier, and I saw some rabbit ears. Let's see if you guys can spot it. Point it out on screen before I show you where he is. Huh? There he is. Right there. The music speaker is right here, so it's gonna be hard to hear me over it, but there he is. And look at that. We completed the Extravaganza 2025. I'm gonna head over to the World Traveler store right between France and the UK. I got my prize, everyone, and let me tell you, for $8.51 with my cast member discount, it was definitely not worth it. If you're spending over $10 for this prize, you might want to rethink your life choices. It is not worth it. It is a paint your own wooden character egg, and there are 6 different ones that you were able to get. Mickey, Minnie, the White Rabbit, Thumper, or Chip and Dale, and I was like, I'm getting Mickey. Now, $8.51 for something that I could probably get at Dollar Tree. It was the memories over the money. You guys, you know that, right? Okay, just because I work for the company, I do not speak for the brand, but like, come on. Like, $8.51 with my discount, like, that's over $10 for this. I could get 10 of these from at Dollar Tree. Just, the fact that I got a Figment bowl for my Remy one at Food and Wine, like, that's actually worth it as a prize. Like, it's fine. It's fine. Just, I gotta rethink what I spend my money on. And in case you guys are looking to do the Extravaganza, here are all of the answers to the test, and here are where you can find all the eggs. So what can I say except you're welcome for giving you this. Take a screenshot, save it for later, and let's go and head to Jellyrolls. They open in 5 minutes, and I wasted my time doing the Extravaganza. And if there's anyone in the Orlando area that's watching this video and wants the prize, you can have it, because honestly, I'm probably just gonna throw it out. So please take the $8.51 Dollar Tree toy. And Disney, you know I love you. I mean, literally my name is Disney Freak. I come and I work for you guys. So I just have to call you out when you guys could be doing a little bit better on your end. And we have made it to Jellyrolls right before they open. Holy cow. This line is so long. I should have got here sooner.
So good to see you guys. Thanks so much for coming to Jellyrolls. We're glad to have you guys here. Make some noise if you've been here before. Welcome back. Is that everyone, Wyatt?
That felt like pretty much everyone.
It felt like everybody. How about this? Make some noise if this is your very first time.
That felt like it added up to more than. I think some people are just making noise.
You guys, we're so glad you're here tonight. We're doing all requests. That's what we do here at Jellyrolls. You write down your favorite song, you write down your favorite band or your favorite style of music that you like, however you want whatever you want the soundtrack of the evening to be. You jot it down on a napkin, you can hand it to us, you can set it on the stage, but everyone say it with me. No! We've all said it. Somebody's gonna do it.
It does happen. It tends to happen.
It happens. You beat my heart. You beat my heart. Stay on now and forevermore. You will find me getting out of your misbehavior. Turn your back on the everybody wants
Well, that was the final Sunday at Jellyrolls, which is honestly kind of insane. If you didn't get to experience Jellyrolls, I am so sorry for you. I am so grateful that I joined the Disney College program while it was still a thing, because anyone in the future on the college program will not know the feeling of going to Jellyrolls on Sundays. Man, what a perfect spot, and I'm so sad to see it leave Disney property. If you enjoyed today's video, please drop a like on it, because it really helps me out with the algorithm. Leave a comment the secret word of the day, which is Jellyrolls. I'll see you guys next time, everyone, just not from Jellyrolls. Have a great night, and hope you have an extravagant Easter.